Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew, were you by when it began? Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, in the instant came the fiery Tybalt, with a sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head, and cut the winds, who nothing heard withal, hissed him in scorn. But we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part. Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he is not at this fray. Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east. A troubled mind drove me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from his city's side, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood, I measuring his affections by my own, which then most sought were might not be found, being won too many by my weary self, pursued by humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled for me. Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs. But all so soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light seals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must his humour prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove. My noble uncle, do you knows the cause? I neither know it nor can learn of him. Have you importuned him by any means? Both by myself and many other friends, but he, his own affections' counsellor, is to himself. I will not say how true, but to himself, so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery. As is the bud bit with an envious worm ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the same. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know. See where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied. I would thou wert so happy by this stay, to hear the true shrift. Come, madam, let's away. Good morrow, cousin. Is the day so young, but new struck 9. Ay me, sad hours seem long. What was that, my father, that went hence so fast? It was, with sadness lengthens Romeo's hours, not having that which having makes them short. In love, out of love, out of her favor where I am in love. Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof. Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here is much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate, O anything of nothing first create, O heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep that is not what it is. This love feel I that feels no love in this. Dost thou not laugh? No, cause I rather weep. Good heart, at what? At thy good heart's oppression. Why such as love's transgression? Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate, to have it pressed with more of thine. This love than thou hast shown doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs, being purged, a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed to see nourished with loving tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cousin. Soft I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong. Tut, I have lost myself, I am not here. This is not Romeo, he's some other where. Tell me in sadness, who is that you love? What, shall I groan and tell thee? Groan? Why no, but sadly tell me who. A sick man in sadness makes his will, a word ill urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman. I aimed so near when I supposed you loved. A right good markman, and she's fair I love. A right fair mark fair cuz as soon as hit. Well, in that hit you miss, she'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow, she hath Dian's wit, and in strong proof of chastity well armed. From love's weak childish bow she lives uncharmed. She will not stay the siege of loving terms, nor bide the encounter of assailing eyes, nor ope her lap to saints seducing gold. Oh, she is rich in beauty, only poor, that when she dies, with beauty dies her store. And she hath sworn that she will still live chaste. She hath, that in that sparing makes huge waste, for beauty starved with her severity, cuts beauty off from all posterity. She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead, that live to tell it now. Be ruled by me, forget to think of her. Oh, teach me how I should forget to think. By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties. 'Tis the way, to call hers exquisite and question more. These happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows, being black, puts us in mind that hide the fair. He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed that passing fair farewell? Thou canst not teach me to forget. I'll pay that doctrine or else die in debt.